Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Jyoti and I am a homeopathic consultant at OVARIAN Clinic. This video would give you information about polycystic ovarian syndrome. So PCOS or PCOD is affecting more than 10% of the female population nowadays. I get patients every day who are suffering from PCOS, and it is arising as the main ill health issue in the females. So basic age group vary करता है from 12 to 45 years of age, and PCOS किसी भी female को किसी भी age में हो सकता है. So polycystic ovarian syndrome इसलिए बोलते हैं उसको because there is a combination of symptoms which are present. So PCOS में there is imbalance of the hormones in which the male hormones are increased in level and female hormones का level required amount में secrete नहीं होता है. And this hormonal imbalance only produces the symptoms in the female body. So the main functions in the female body are release of egg every month and then having periods every month. So male hormones क्योंकि level से ज़्यादा होते हैं, so उसकी वजह से there is suppression of egg release, and egg release नहीं होता है तो there is difficulty in conceiving. Along with that, due to androgens only, like the male hormones only, periods irregular होते हैं. The female would not get periods every month. Along with that, insulin resistance भी कभी कभी देखने को मिलता है PCOS में, and insulin resistance होता है तो body is not able to respond to the high levels of glucose in the blood. ग्लूकोज लेवल हाई होता है, उसकी वजह से वेट पुट ऑन भी होता है, एंड इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस की वजह से वेट लूज करना और भी ज़्यादा टफ हो जाता है. So basic symptoms of PCOS are acne, then due to male hormones, facial and body का hair increase हो जाते हैं, and the hair are very dark and coarse like a male. Then there would be weight gain, which is very hard to get rid of, and due to excess of male hormones there is suppression of egg release, and the periods are also irregular. Along with that, due to the absence of egg, there is difficulty in conceiving also, so infertility भी हो जाता है. Basic cause PCOS का is not known, and the risk factors could be unhealthy lifestyle, like if you are not exercising and you are having sedentary lifestyle, then you can develop PCOS. Then if you have a family history of PCOS, then there are chances, like if your mother and sister are having PCOS, then there are chances that you might also develop polycystic ovarian syndrome. Along with that, if you don't eat healthy, if you don't maintain a balanced diet, then chances are there that you might develop PCOS. So how can we diagnose, like if the female is suffering from PCOS? We have to run a few tests, like ultrasound कराने पे there would be appearance of cysts on the periphery of the ovaries, and usually ultrasound is enough for diagnosing the condition, but उसके साथ हमें hormone pool भी कराना पड़ता है, like we need to look at the levels of LH, FSH, estrogen, and male hormone, obviously testosterone, and along with that we have to do the fasting PP blood sugar and insulin levels also to see if there is any insulin resistance present in the female along with PCOS. Then we should do thyroid profile also, as thyroid can be seen coupling with PCOS at the same time. Then treatment का basic emphasis should be over the maintaining the balance of hormones, like required amount of female hormones should be produced and male hormones का level बहुत कम होता है normally. So male hormone का level कम करना बहुत ज़रूरी है so that the female functions can be restored in the body. So first plan of treatment should be to maintain the hormonal balance, and hormonal balance होगा when the female would get regular periods, the female would start getting normal skin and normal weight. So एक बार hormonal imbalance खत्म हो जाता है, like the male hormones are up to the optimal level, female hormones are up to the optimal level जितना required होता है female hormone में, then weight automatically decrease होने लग जाता है, the tendency to gain weight goes. So then the hormonal balance would also shed off the extra facial and bodily hair which appears after increased levels of testosterone. Then how we should manage the case of PCOS. Like PCOS में along with the medicine, diet and exercise का बहुत बड़ा role होता है. So if you are not exercising and if you are not taking the healthy diet, then the recovery process is very slow if you are taking the medicines alone. So first thing is you have to exercise regularly if you are having PCOS. Like you have to exercise at least 5-6 days per week, and the exercise should be high intensity workout because our body starts burning the calories only after the first 30 minutes of the workout. So you have to work out for more than 40 minutes so that your body can combust the extra calories which are there in the body. Then there should be dietary changes which would help in treatment of PCOS. Like we should advise the female to take filling food. Like filling food would keep her full for longer time and इतना calorie intake भी नहीं होता है. So weight lose करने में काफ़ी help मिलता है. Then the female should take 4 to 5 liters of water every day so that the body is hydrated enough. And other dietary changes like female should take lean protein so that the required amount of calories only go inside and the female feels full and weight lose करने में help होता है lean protein consume करने से. Then tofu is good for PCOD and zucchini and green leafy vegetables are good for PCOD. So one bowl full of fresh veggies in the morning are very good. So female should be advised for taking salads. Then PCOS can be maintained by taking complex carbs like oats. Oats में complex carb होता है and glucose is released very slowly in the bloodstream. So insulin resistance में काफ़ी help मिलता है उससे. Then what is the homeopathic management of PCOS? People usually ask me which treatment is better for PCOS. So I would suggest that instead of taking the oral contraceptive pills which are artificial hormones, the OCPs are 21 days pills which are given for management of PCOS in the conventional method of treatment. So जब तक आप OCPs लेते हो like artificial hormones आप लेते हो तब तक the cycles seem to be regular. But as soon as you would stop taking the OCPs, then PCOS दोबारा से आ जाता है and there would be regular cycles again. Then artificial hormones के side effects काफ़ी होते हैं, so you should not take OCPs at all. Then along with that metformin भी देते हैं लोगों को for insulin resistance, but I would advise that homeopathic method of treatment is the best possible method for treating PCOS because homeopathy में we give constitutional medicine. Like I am a classical homeopath and I give medicines on the basis of constitution and symptoms which are present in the female. So constitution medicine का काम ये होता है that the medicine would start healing the body itself, and once the body can take charge of its function, then the body automatically throws away the problems which are present in the body. So homeopathic medicines का काम ये होता है that it would first regularize the hormonal imbalance which is present in the body. Hormonal imbalance एक बार ठीक होता है then the symptoms would start disappearing itself. So homeopathic medicines should always be taken after consulting a good homeopath. And there are various medicines like sulfur, pulsatilla, sepia, tuberculinum, calcarea carb, which can be given for treatment of PCOS. But the medicines should only be taken after consulting a homeopath. So that the homeopath can judge your constitution well, and then the homeopath would give you medicine which would give you permanent relief. Do's and don'ts for PCOS. First of all, you have to maintain your menstrual calendar. Just note every month whenever you get your periods, you have to keep the track of your menstrual cycle. Then you should have healthy diet. Along with healthy diet, you should take complex carbs. You should take lean protein and filling food so that you don't consume much calories and weight can be lost easily. Along with that, you should take fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, and ample amount of liquid. Then, if you are having PCOS, I would advise that you should not smoke, you should not take alcohol, you should not take carbonated drinks, and too much sugar. Like sugar should be avoided, as avoiding sugar would help you losing your weight. 5 reasons for choosing homeopathy over any other system for treatment of PCOS. So, the homeopathic medicines are not having any kind of hormones. So, the medicines are prepared from various sources like plants, animals, and synthetic sources, mineral sources. But there are no artificial hormones or steroid or any other thing added in the medicines. So the medicines are very natural and they don't have any artificial thing. And if there is insulin resistance in the female, then conventional treatment may they give glycomet for or metformin for treatment of insulin resistance. But homeopathy may with the single medicine only we can treat every symptom of PCOS at one time only, and there would be no requirement for taking metformin for maintaining the insulin resistance thing. Then PCOS में अगर आप homeopathic treatment लेते हो then there would be permanent cure. With the OCPs there would be apparent separation of symptoms. Like OCPs are artificial hormones, and OCPs जब हम लेते हैं then there is regularization of cycle due to implementation of artificial hormones. So homeopathy में since there are no hormones, so the constitutional medicine would give permanent cure to the female, and there would be a regularization of menses in a natural way. Then there are no side effects of the medicines. So the medicines are natural and prepared from natural sources. So उसका कोई side effect नहीं होता है. So for treating one disease, the homeopathic medicines would not give you another disease. And there is natural regularization of the cycles, and the medicines would maintain the hormonal balance, and because of that the cycles are naturally regularized and there is egg release, and finally the female would start having the regular female functions after some time.